Hey guys, today I'm sharing 5 crockpot recipes that are awesome for fall. In my life, fall is crockpot season. I have 5 dinners and 1 dessert because I love sweets and couldn't make a crockpot video without at least one treat. First up is roasted chicken. In a small bowl, I mix together 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of pepper, half a teaspoon of both garlic and onion powder, and 1 tablespoon of smoked paprika.
Yesterday, there was sun and there was rain.
I then took foil and rolled it up into strips and laid it into the crockpot. I'm almost making the chicken a little bed to sit on in the crockpot.
Startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now, there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer.
After I put the chicken on the foil, I'm going to rub the seasoning mixture all over the chicken and cook it on high for 3 to 4 hours.
Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes. Undercover, agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond all. Hand in hand, building castles out of.
After it's done, you transfer your chicken to a sheet pan or baking dish and broil for 4 to 5 minutes until crispy in the oven. I served mine with cauliflower mashed potatoes, green beans, and gravy, and it was delicious. Next up, I have potato soup. This was such a hearty and creamy, delicious meal. I started off by dicing up some bacon and frying it on the stove.
Easy, easy on our tiptoes. Undercover, agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond all. A bigger scale, the world inhales as we go. I wouldn't want it any other.
After my bacon had cooked, I added my onions and cooked for a couple more minutes.
Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes. Undercover, agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond all.
I then added the bacon and onion mixture to the bottom of my crock pot. I then spread the mixture to cover the bottom and I laid the chicken breast on top of the mixture.
Undercover, agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond.
I then tossed the potatoes and the veggies in, followed by shaking thyme and pepper on top.
May you always find your way to higher ground.
I then added my chicken bouillon and water mixture to the top of everything and put the lid on and set my timer for 5 hours on high.
Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough. Just the sight of.
After it cooked, I took out the chicken and shredded it. Depending on how creamy you want the soup, you do have the option to take some out and blend it up in a blender. I ended up taking out about 2 cups and blended it. It made a pretty big difference and I would highly recommend doing this step.
Shining from within, I can tell that you're tough. Order in a cup of love, feel it rising up and above. You will always keep my heart and soul strong. Plant your seeds and watch them grow. The light will always know where to go. You will always keep my heart and soul strong. You're the first thing in the morning and the last. Baby, you're my future and you are my past. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough.
I then added my shredded chicken back to the soup, followed by fresh chopped parsley, and stirred it all up. You can let it sit and cook for a bit longer or serve immediately.
Feel it rising up and above. You will always keep my heart and soul strong.
I knew when making this video I had to add a dessert, and boy am I glad I did. This apple pie dump cake is seriously good and seriously easy.
Strong.
I started by mixing up my cake mix, cinnamon, and melted butter, and then set the bowl aside. I then took my 3 cans of apple pie filling and put them in my crock pot.
Open up the window. I'm breathing in the last of September. I can feel the wind blow, and the late summer sky is like a giant ember.
After the apple pie filling, I grabbed my bowl of cake mix and tossed it on top of the pie filling, put the lid on, and set it for high for 2 hours.
They leave their branches one by one and whirl around there just for fun. Some are faster, some are slow, and some are high and some are low, dancing through the last days of September.
This recipe took me less than 20 minutes to make and clean up, and it was amazing. I topped it with vanilla ice cream to really top it off.
Long as I remember.
This enchilada soup is another dump and go recipe, so easy and so delicious. I took all my canned goods, spices, and onion and dumped it in the crock pot.
Turn the world around us into gold. When the autumn leaves are playing chase, it puts a smile up on my face. They leave their branches one by one and whirl around there just for fun. Some are faster, some are slow, and some are high and some are low, dancing through the last days of September. I wonder where they're going.
I then added my chicken breast and set it on high for 4 hours.
Through the sky, there's no way of knowing, but maybe someplace.
I ended up adding sour cream, cheese, and tortilla chip strips to mine, and it was so yummy.
The autumn leaves are playing.
This Mississippi pot roast was so good. I don't know how I have never tried this before. It was so delicious. I'm actually making it again tomorrow for dinner. I added my roast to my crock pot, followed by onion and garlic powder. I then topped it with slices of butter.
Slow and some are high and some.
I ended up making my own au jus with beef bouillon, spices, and Worcestershire sauce because I didn't have an au jus packet, so you can either make your own or use the packet. It's whatever you have on hand.
Leaves are playing chase, it puts a smile.
I then added my ranch packet and topped the roast with a few pepperoni peppers.
One by one and whirl around there just for fun. Some are faster.
I cooked my roast on low for 6 hours.
And some are low, dancing through the last days of September.
This roast shredded so nicely and was so moist and flavorful. I'm so excited to make it again. This cheeseburger gumbo recipe has been in my family for quite some time. It's one of my favorites. I started off by cooking my hamburger meat. You can also cook an onion with it for more flavor, but I didn't have one on hand.
Something about the way that he's making me feel. My insides are out. I just wanna shout his name. My body's giving up on me, 'cause I don't know what to do with my fingertips. I wanna run through his
I then added my cooked ground beef to the crock pot, followed by crushed tomatoes, stewed tomatoes, and tomato sauce.
I couldn't hate it even if I tried. Am I a little crazy to believe that I could wake up with him by my side? I know I could get his attention if I worked it all out.
I then added all my other spices and seasonings and stirred them all together and cooked it on high for 4 hours.
Take it to my heart. Take it to my heart. He's got a one way. Move a little closer without letting him see. My hands are shaking from the urge of being with him. I act a little dumber when I try to get his number. I'm so nervous that I'm losing grip of myself. My body's giving up on me, 'cause I don't know what to do with my fingertips. I wanna run up through his hair, but don't stare. I get a little starstruck when I see him. I couldn't hate him even if I tried. Am I a little crazy to believe that I could wake up with him by my side? I know I could get his attention if I worked it all out. And we got a little tipsy on a Saturday night. Yeah, I want him and I need him. He's got a one way ticket to my heart.
After it cooked, I then added my frozen corn and frozen okra and cooked it on high for another hour.
He's got a one way.
I served it with cornbread muffins and it was so delicious. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. All the recipes will be in the description box below. Don't forget to like and comment down below as well. And if you're not already subscribed, subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. I'll see you guys next time.